have a brand new training video for you. In fact, it's so new that not even my own students have seen it yet. Now, here's the story. A couple of months ago, a few friends of mine called me up and they said, "Hey, Jeff, can you fly out to San Diego and speak at our seminar?" And I typically don't speak at other people's seminars, but I said, "Sure, not a problem." So I hopped on the plane, I flew out to San Diego, and I gave a killer presentation. The audience loved it. Well, when I got back to the office, I handed the video to my team, and when they were watching it, they said, "Man, this is great stuff. You should share it with your list." So that's exactly what I'm going to do today, and you should thank my team for telling me to share it with you. Now, this particular presentation was based on just one of the proven strategies that I share with my Traffic and Leads Training Academy members. So if you enjoy this presentation, simply click the big orange button that you see above this video to learn more about my training program. And in the meantime, please enjoy the seminar presentation today, because this video will be taken down on Friday, December 20th. And I'm taking it down on Friday because that is the day that our holiday sale ends, and it's also the day that your chance to save $500 and join my new training program ends. So enjoy this video, and don't forget to click the big orange button that you see above.
Now, take your learn what a lead magnet is and why you absolutely need to use it, but it sounds like you guys already know what it is. So we'll go over that in about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to give you 10 rules for designing the perfect lead magnet itself. There's not just a one-size-fits-all lead magnet. It's not always a video. It's not always a PDF form. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. We're going to talk about that. And I'm going to actually then show you the 10 types of proven lead magnets that will convert more of your traffic into leads. So let's go ahead and get started with what a lead magnet is. Obviously, a lead magnet is a free thing that you give away when you want to get somebody to join your mailing list. Everyone understands that. Here's the problem we see all the time with our clients and our students. They put up something on their blog or their website that says, "Join my mailing list." Well, what's the incentive? You've got to sell them on the idea of joining the list itself. We've been able to increase conversion rates for the students and clients and even ourselves 700 or 800% by simply changing it from joining our newsletter to, "We're going to give you something really cool," and it's this cool little lead magnet that we developed specifically for that offer. So it's very important that you develop a lead magnet and you tailor it for the offer. The same thing applies when you're offering a bonus in affiliate marketing. Do you guys do affiliate marketing at all, or is it only your own products? Any affiliate marketers? Well, bonuses drive offers. So you need to tailor a bonus specifically for a launch. So Traffic Genesis, we gave away a bunch of cool stuff, so you would join Traffic Genesis using our links, right? Same thing applies when you're trying to get someone just to join your mailing list. You should always think of it as selling them on why they should join the mailing list. So, boom. Properly designed lead magnet can easily quadruple your conversion rates. I actually have an example to share with you later on in the presentation. I'll show you exactly what we did to actually quintuple the conversion rates of a lead magnet and the landing page itself. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the 10 rules for designing the perfect lead magnet. Rule number 1, you need to appeal to a very specific market. Offer a very specific benefit or a solution to a very specific problem. Now, our next lead magnet is a training video, and it's a PDF cheat sheet that shows the owners and marketers how to get free traffic and free leads from YouTube. But I don't simply put it up and say, "Hey, watch our free YouTube training video." That's not very appealing. Yes, you'll probably get some people joining the mailing list itself. What we do is we take the hook or the primary benefits of the lead magnet that we designed specifically for the offer, and we start to pull those out, and we start to split test which hook or which benefits applies best or appeals best to any particular traffic source. So, for example, instead of saying, "Watch my YouTube videos," we are testing a series of hooks. We wanted to find out what it was about our lead magnet that would appeal to a particular traffic source. So our landing page was quite simply, "Here's how to get new customers online, absolutely free." And the hook really is get new customers online. And we used it very successfully, converted 50 or 60% of all visitors to the page to subscribers. We're talking about 10, 20, 30, actually about 60 or 70,000 people ended up on this list, and it was consistently converting those people over at that rate, using different ads and different hooks to a landing page. So once again, we're multiplying the lead magnet, we're still adding them to the same list, and we're still adding them to the same lead magnet itself, showing the same lead magnet. But what we do is we customize the ad, and the landing page is focusing on just one very specific benefit or hook of the lead magnet. So the lead magnet is a training video that shows these people how to buy pay-to-click traffic from Facebook. And inside the lead magnet itself, we also show them how to get free traffic from Reddit. So when we're driving affiliate traffic to the page, we're able to get 62% or higher conversions consistently for the first 10,000 subscribers using this particular landing page. So the lead magnet is we're showing them how to get traffic. So really this generic, I'll call it a general offer landing page for affiliate traffic, is really saying this training video and these PDF checklists contain nothing but 100% pure traffic getting and list building content that you put to use to your business today and see almost immediate results. It's kind of a general offer, right? It's saying, well, here's traffic getting and list building content, but I don't tell them exactly what that is. So you have to remember, when we're driving affiliate traffic to this page, for tens of thousands of subscribers, we're getting 60% plus subscriber opt-ins. However, when we went to Facebook and we started driving traffic for the same lead magnet, we're testing out different hooks and different ads. They only had 7% conversion. So we're sending the traffic from Facebook to the same landing page that was doing 62% for us for the affiliate traffic, but for paid traffic from Facebook, it dropped to 7%. Same exact lead magnet going on the same mailing list. So what can we do? Do we give up? No, we keep testing. So we kept playing around with it until we found a winner. So this ad, we had great click-through rates, but terrible conversions for the same lead magnet. So what we did is we went back and we redesigned the landing page itself that focused in on the Reddit hook that was part of the ad. So in the ad, we said, hey, here's how to get free traffic from Reddit. When we drove into this page, it died. Nobody wanted to join it. We're giving away the same stuff. So we started changing the landing page. We came up with this. So we redesigned the landing page. But remember, the important thing is we're still using the same lead magnet. We didn't have to go back and create a new lead magnet for it. All I did was go into the lead magnet itself, find out what was in there, pull out different parts of it, and said, okay, what can we use to attract new people into this lead funnel? Is that clear? A lot of people run just one landing page or one ad, and that's it. We were able to increase, originally quadruple our conversion rates. We went from just over 7% to 30.67% on paid traffic. What happens when you can quadruple your conversion rates on paid traffic and you pay the same amount for traffic? Your cost per lead goes down by 75% at least. So you get 4 times as many subscribers for the same cost. That's why it's important to make sure that, hey, you're developing the right lead magnet. You don't need more traffic if you convert 4 times as many people to subscribers just by making a small change like this. Now, a lead magnet multiplier, once again, allows you to turn one lead magnet into multiple lead magnets, and it substantially increases your conversions. So instead of putting up, let's say for this particular example, we built a lead magnet and it was Facebook paid traffic and it was teaching them how to use Reddit traffic. I didn't feel like making 5 different videos for it, but we were running ads on YouTube, YouTube ads, Google Content Network, Facebook. Well, instead of creating a new lead magnet for each one, we said, let's create one general lead magnet that contains all those things. But when we're advertising, we pull out the primary hooks they may be interested in, and we try to figure out who's going to join the list. Okay, here's what not to do. Here's an example of marketing Marketo. Marketo is a marketing automation company. They're one of the leaders. If you guys haven't checked out marketing automation yet, you absolutely positively need to. It's free money. What it does is a piece of software that when people come to your website, it really helps you measure how engaged they are with the content of your website, and it can be set up to automatically trigger certain things to happen. So if you come to the website 3 times and watch 3 of my videos, and you come and watch one video, I'm going to think you're probably more engaged in my content, more likely to buy my products. So the 3rd time that you come to the website, Marketo could say, oh, she's come back 3 times. Let's send her a custom specialized email that appeals just to her, that's going to offer her the extra incentive, just the tipping point, get her over the edge to actually buy our products and services. So if you ever notice when you go to a website and all of a sudden you get an email from Amazon or you get an email from someone else, I'm not talking about retargeting ads. I'm talking about emails. They're using marketing automation software. And anyone who uses it will tell you you can substantially increase your sales by using the software. Marketo is one of the more expensive options, but they're one of the good ones. But here's the problem. Not everybody knows what Marketo is. You guys are pretty sharp. A lot of you here didn't know who Marketo was. Someone goes to their website, they want you to join their mailing list. What do? They get free tools and best practices from Marketo. That's it. I'd be willing to bet at least 50 beers that I could greatly improve the conversion rates of this offer just by doing a little more song and dance. You're trying to sell them on getting your mailing list here. So, rule number 2, give your lead magnet a benefit-rich name that's very easy to remember. This is very important. You want to give it a name so people can refer to it by name, so they can talk about it with their friends. They can tell their people about how great this particular lead magnet is. This thing, I got it from Jeff. And give it a benefit-rich name that helps describe what it is that it will do for them. That will help it go viral. Instead of saying, hey, did you see that thing on that website that worked really well? I say, hey, did you see that traffic getting SEO plugin that Jeff's giving away? Hey, where can I get the traffic getting SEO plugin? And they start talking about it when you give it a name. So it's very important that you give your lead magnet a benefit-rich name that's easy to remember. Helps increase perceived value, and it also increases desirability. When it has a name, it's something tangible that people want. You can build desire for something if you give it a name. It increases your chances of showing up in the search engines. Because instead of going to search for WordPress plugins, people are searching for your specific plugin, the traffic getting SEO plugin that they heard about on Facebook and they heard about on Twitter. So they're going to start searching for it. Since it's your product, chances are your web page is optimized for it. You'll get more free traffic because of it. You're not competing against everybody else's traffic SEO plugin. It's a very specific traffic getting SEO plugin. That's the name of it. So you can increase your chances of getting free search engine traffic that way as well. For example, circle of traffic, it's a concept that we developed. We call it the circle of traffic. Here's how my circle of traffic compared to your content into one huge traffic getting machine. People refer to it as this circle of traffic. The problem is that years later, people will come up to me and they'll see something that I gave a name to 7 or 8 years ago. Say, hey, Jeff, what about that thing, whatever it is? I can't remember. It was 7 or 8 years ago. That's the only downside to it. But if it's part of your business, play for it. Traffic getting SEO plugin, another example there. We tested out different names using pay-per-click advertising. Called it plugin, called it software, tested it repeatedly until we came up with a name that get the highest click-through rates for us on our pay-per-click ads. And then we use that information to name the product. Are you guys aware of how to do those things? or why you should do those things? I always run paid traffic. If you need to come up with a name for a product, product names can make or break a product. It doesn't matter if you're talking online products. Marketing is most important, but names can make or break a product. If you don't know what to call it, you can ask a couple of friends, but ultimately it's not your friend's opinion who's matter. Whose opinion matters the most? The buyers, the customers. So go to the customers by running pay-per-click ads using a series of ads and landing pages that are tailored to different hooks, different product names. Find out what it is that they respond to the most, and then you can name your product that when you go into a launch or you start selling it. Trust me on this one, you want to do it. So this is one of the products that did extremely well for us, and it was a free giveaway. Give it a benefit-rich name that they can remember. Rule number 3, keep it simple. Don't confuse them by offering too much stuff. Simple landing pages consistently convert best for us by far in every market. They say they don't know what I do. Well, I'm in a lot of different markets, trust me. And it doesn't matter which market it is that we're in. The simpler pages that we design always perform the best for us, sometimes by a multiple of 2 or 3. Don't confuse them by trying to give them too much information in the offer. Even if your lead magnet has 50 different benefits, boil it down to 1 or 2 per ad or per landing page so you can describe it quite simply. So your lead magnet has to be simple to explain, simple offer, simple landing page. The 7 simple steps that are guaranteed to bring you free traffic and free leads from YouTube. Is that easy to understand? That's one of our winning test headlines. Does very well. It's been out there for years. I don't even know if we're testing any variations at this point. 7 simple steps. Makes it very easy to let them know what it is that they're going to get. And you have to remember, don't forget, we're looking at a landing page, but what did I teach you about the lead magnet? Tailor the lead magnet and tie it together with the landing page. And if you carry it over into your ads, you can increase your conversions by a factor of 4, 5, or 6 at least. Consistency and congruency from the ad to the lead magnet to the landing page. Talk the same language in each one of those, use the same graphics in each one of those touch points with your clients, and your conversions will go up. Here's one that's interesting. We set up a case study for our clients. I think it was for lead magnet. Actually, yeah, we set up a case study for a lead magnet that we were giving away. And the lead magnet was being used for a product that we're offering. And for the lead magnet, I wanted to show them how to drive free traffic from YouTube to sell products and services or build a list. So for the case study, I walked in the backyard with my 14-year-old son. He took out his iPhone and he recorded a quick 2 or 3 minute video. It was shaking the whole time he was recording it. And I loaded the video up to YouTube. We put it out there in the wild. And instead of capturing the emails ourselves, we were sending it directly to the offer page. This is the offer page. And as an affiliate marketer, I'll tell you, you always want to build your list first. This isn't about affiliate marketing, so I'm not going to go off on a tangent here. Always build your list first before you try to sell them somebody else's product. But this is a case study. We drove them directly to this page. Yet these guys, though it wasn't our page, they still converted 36% of my traffic into opt-ins. Now, in full disclosure, I'm a minority stake owner in the company behind this offer. So it still benefited me letting them collect the emails for me instead. But 36% of the people did it. It's a very simple offer. There's a video, and at the top, what does it say? Get this $15 striking match for free as part of a huge Survival Life national promotion. Some of the things that have changed in this page, never use the same color of one of your primary hook words as the background or any other color on the page. So free is one of the most powerful words you can use on an opt-in page. Absolutely free is the term that works best for us. absolutely need to try it. Absolutely Free is the one that works for us. But free should be standing out. But how much does it stand out if it's the same color as the background? What if we had a bright orange or yellow or green or red free? I think it would stand out much more. You want them to be drawn to it. Even unconsciously, you want the mind to be drawn to that part of the page, because free is a very powerful word in any language. And this thing was amazing. They give away this free little match, and I had it in the backyard of my son. I did the little video before I dropped it in our fountain, pulled it out, struck it. That was it. I took that video, and one of the sources of paid traffic that we use for YouTube videos is called Virule. Has anyone used Virule? Check it out. You have to be careful. Some of the things they offer you do not want to use, but others, they work very well. But it's Virol. Well, they keep calling me, always wanting to talk to me on the phone and want me to send them more business and stuff. And I loaded up that crappy little shaky hands video that my son made of this thing, and I loaded it up to Virule, and we ran a test there versus testing the video through the Google Content Distribution Network, and also as a pre-roll video ad. And the guys from Virule called me up and said, well, the video's crappy, it's not going to work, you can't do this. And that's why they tried to tell me I wasn't getting any sales or any engagement with the video. I said, really? Because here's my stats from the Google Content Distribution Network, and it's killing it. And here's my stats from the YouTube pre-roll ads, and it's killing it. So why is it not killing it if that video is so bad? So Virule works for certain things. They're definitely worth checking out. If you do video ads, did someone talk about video ads this weekend? I thought I saw that. Great. You guys, you need to get on it. You got a year or two before someone else discovers it and starts taking it over. We drive traffic from YouTube ads. We've been teaching it for about 6 years now, 2008, 2009, maybe 5, let's call it 5 years. And we've been using it, and we can get for as little as a penny. Dating markets, we can get penny views, not traffic, not clicks. We get people to watch our videos for a penny. We're doing one right now, the survival market one. We've done 50 or 60,000 views. We're paying 2 cents a view. They have to watch the video. It's not just the click. They have to actually watch the video to the Google Content Distribution Network before I have to pay 2 cents. And this thing sells like hotcakes. It's not even my product, really. It was just a case study. 2 cents a view. If you're selling a $2,000 product and you've got a video that converts, why would you not try every traffic source you could possibly try to sell that $2,000 product? Even if it's a $100 product, this is a $5 product, and it's a profitable traffic source for us on a free giveaway. Now, originally, this was a CPA offer that paid us $6. They dropped it to about $3.68 per. It's still profitable. Let's get back to lead magnets, though. Here's another one. Build muscle, lose fat, look better. If you're trying to lose weight, is that a good headline for a lead magnet? Is that a good lead magnet? Absolutely. That's what people want to do. Build muscle, lose fat, look better. So this is a simple little opt-in section inside of a blog post that converts really, really well, makes sales, and converts people into buyers. It doesn't have to be fancy. As long as you design a lead magnet and match the lead magnet message to your opt-in message itself. Rule number 4, increase the perceived value of your lead magnet. And by the way, I will be showing you examples of lead magnets at the end of this presentation. So right now we're talking about the rules of actually creating one first. Increase perceived value of your lead magnet. Call it a training video instead of video. How many people have actually split tested on a landing page different names for whatever it is that they're giving away? 2? Oh, you guys got to do that. Substantially increase the conversion rates of your opt-in page. Especially if you're paying for traffic. Anything you can do to increase your conversions, that's free money. That's more subscribers for the same level of traffic. You don't need to get any more traffic to double and triple your conversion of your list if you're converting more of the visitors you have into leads. We have found substantial differences between calling something a training video and a video tutorial. Test it out. See which one your market responds to best. Call it a course instead of a report. Download your free report. Sometimes we use it, we test it. Other times we call it a course and it converts better for us. Offer a training video plus a cheat sheet. There's a couple of reasons why you want to do that. For us, PDF downloads have high click-through rates. So when we send out an email during a day, office hour days, let's say 9 to 5, Monday through Friday in the US, if we're offering a PDF, we will get higher open rates and higher click-through rates if we mention PDFs in the subject lines and the call to actions in the email body text itself. Then if we just say, here's a video, why does that happen? Anyone care to guess? Anyone know? When you're sitting at work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday in the United States, your boss is sitting next to you or your employees are sitting in the cubicle next to you and you push a video link and it starts playing a video button telling you how you're going to get rich on the internet, is that a good thing? No, that's probably why it works. That's my opinion. Having to deal with my employees with that all the time, it's tough, but that's why. So don't just call it a training video. If you can, incorporate PDFs or just come up with a PDF. For a launch sequence, don't just have video, have video PDF, have cheat sheets, checklists, have mind maps, have anything you can. Give away software. So instead of having just a standard 3 video launch sequence, mix it up. You're going to appeal to different people. And by the way, you can still be given the same lead magnet away the whole time, but you just wrap it up a different way and call it a different thing. Greatly increases conversions. Software has a very high perceived value. I've given away close to 1 million copies of free software over the last 7 or 8 years. And it's not free because I make money from it, but it's free to the people who get it. Think about it. Software is something we're used to paying for unless it's, well, online has changed a little bit, but still you get a piece of software, you think it's valuable, you don't want to delete it, you want to use it. You're willing to put up with ads that they place inside your free software apps. Why do you think they give them away for free? Because they get to show you ads the whole time, but you still perceive software as being higher value. I've developed software, I've sold software from free software to $10,000 a pop and $250 a month licensing maintenance fees. I'm not a programmer. I'm merely a developer. And what I mean by that is I find somebody who knows software to develop it for me or hire someone to develop for me on their behalf. And they create the software for us. I've had software developed for $200 to this day, just last year, that we've had hundreds of thousands of people join our mailing list to get their hands on. Would you trade $200 for 200,000 people on your mailing list? Don't think that you're not a software developer. You are. All you got to do is tell them, hey, that's what I wanted to do. And if they're good, they'll figure it out for you. It's not as expensive as you think. What I do a lot is I'll hire project managers to run projects for me. So I'll hire a software developer, not to develop it themselves because they're too expensive or too busy, but if I like their work, I'll hire them as the project manager to go out, interview, and hire other programming teams for me to create the software. So even if you can't do it yourself, just Find somebody that talks that language and let them interface with the developers or the software programmers. Have fancy graphics created that show the lead magnet itself. Some people give away a total digital download and they'll show 10 DVDs and 5 hardcover books. I don't know if that's the way to go, but see if there's something that you can do to associate a visual cue with the lead magnet itself. And I'll show you an example in a few minutes here. Include a training video plus the MP3 recordings of the video plus the written transcripts. Do you guys use Camtasia? Do you know Camtasia will rip MP3 files out for you from any video that you're creating? You push a button and it's done instantaneously. So there's no excuse. If you're making videos in Camtasia and you're giving away videos, just push the button, have it rip the MP3s out for you. Now what do you have? You got 2 lead magnets, or at least one better lead magnet, right? You've got the video and you got the audio. So I'll tell them that, oh, you can also have the MP3 file to load it up on your iPod, listen to it at work, in the car, do it whenever you want. It appeals to a different person who wants to get the lead magnet. Same lead magnet, different twist on it. Written transcripts can be done very inexpensively. There are people who will charge you several dollars per minute. If you're not in a rush, you can wait a week. You can actually get it done for dirt. I mean, you can get an hour video done for $50. Well, if you're giving away, I think it's worth $50. Here's a picture of a PDF checklist. Download the Comprehensive Sales Checklist. This is from Dan Kennedy's GKIC. Well, I think everyone knows that it's probably not a book that they download, but visually your mind is associating this picture with it, so it adds value to it. It's just a good thing. Also, what do we know about landing page design? Where does the eye go on a landing page? Directly below any image. Thank you. It's exactly where they go. So if you want someone to see something in a particular page, put an image above it. And then below the image, put that thing that you want them to see. Does everyone understand that? The eyes are drawn. Study after study shows eyes are drawn to images on a page. So if you do put an image on there, use the real estate below it. It's a very powerful place to put something. Call to actions, benefits, whatever it is. Circle of traffic. Guy in my office for years. Originally, we had outsourced our fancy graphic lead magnets. We developed checklists, cheat sheets, things like that. And we'd go to sites like Fiverr or Freelance. We pay someone to draw them for us. A hand-drawn one works very well, conversion-wise. And then a guy in my office, we were late one day. They didn't ship it to us sometime. So a guy in my office started drawing it. And I said, you know what? Why even bother? You can do it. Let's do it yourself. So for years, he's been making these crappy looking, they're not crap, well, they are crappy looking little things, but people love hand-drawn cheat sheets. And if I can give them a visual representation of what it is on the landing page itself, that helps increase our conversions. In fact, this image, when we take this and we use it as a background image on our landing page for this particular lead magnet, which means they can't see the whole thing, but they see parts of it, that was our winning background image. It increased conversion rates by at least 15 to 20% on that landing page by using the thing that we're giving away, the lead magnet itself that we're giving away. Well, the circle of traffic is the lead magnet. But we made a picture of it, and we slapped that picture as the background image of the landing page. We increased our conversion substantially. Rule number 5, deliver real value in your lead magnet. If you overpromise and underdeliver, then your lead isn't going to be impressed, and you probably just lost a sale. So if you sell them on joining your lead list, you tell them how great the thing is that you're giving them, and then it's a piece of crap, what did you just do? You lost them. You're probably convinced them not to buy your products. If your free stuff sounds so great in writing, but you can't deliver anything worth value for free, how are they going to think you're going to deliver something of value when they buy your products and services? So always under promise and over deliver with your lead magnets. You want your lead to go through your lead magnet and say, wow, if this is what they're giving away for free, I can't imagine what they're going to give me when I pay them for their product. That's exactly the conversation you want to have occur in your prospect's mind. Rule number 6, deliver instant gratification. Deliver the lead magnet quickly instead of dragging it out for weeks. For example, give them 3 short videos over the course of a week instead of a 20-week training program via email. Saw something the other day where they were giving away a free training course, 12-week, 15-week training course. And then immediately, they tried to sell them another course on the upsell as soon as they opted in. They said the conversions weren't as high as they would have hoped, but they're still great. But I think they would have been higher if they didn't give away a 12-week program for the lead magnet. If you just downloaded a 12-week training program and immediately trying to sell you another training program, most people are going to say, well, I haven't even had a chance to go through the 12-week training program yet. I might as well wait till I go through that before I look at this paid one. If they're setting away for a physical lead magnet, also give them something immediately downloadable or consumable to keep them engaged. So for example, if you're giving away a DVD and they have to send away for it, you're giving them a free book that they send away for it, could take 3-4 weeks to deliver it, especially if it's a new book. Well, it's 3 or 4 weeks that you can't really work on selling them something else. You haven't gained the trust yet because they haven't consumed your lead magnet, have they? They don't know how good you are because they haven't actually seen what you promised them already. So if you're giving them something physical, also offer them something that they can immediately get their hands on, put to use in their business, and see that you're offering value for your products and services. So this is instant access to digital content while a physical product is being shipped out. So that little match thing that does really well. By the way, the company's doing $1 million, $2 million a month. That small offer is one of their main offers that ties into the rest of the funnel. That's not small change. Giving away a free waterproof match, and they design this funnel that works. So what they do is they originally started giving it out. They said, well, we got to wait now to deliver this before we start selling them. So they started giving them a downloadable course, the training program online. Why do you do that? Because you get to deliver value immediately while they're waiting for the physical product. You also have substantially more opportunities to sell them something while you're delivering the digital product at the same time. Every time they log into the membership site, you show them an ad. Every time they use your software, you put up a banner ad. Anytime they engage the content, you deliver value, quid pro quo, reciprocity. I gave you some great content. Now check this stuff out. Gives you opportunities to sell more stuff. Rule number 7, deliver fast results. Give them something that they can do or use that will show them fast results using the lead magnet. Okay, so here's an example. Here's a simple little trick that can literally double your sales overnight. It only takes 15 minutes or less to set up, and it's absolutely free. This is a template that I use consistently over the years with multiple lead magnets, multiple products, multiple markets. It's could double your sales. That's pretty appealing. It only takes 15 minutes to set up. It's the absolute truth. And then I show them exactly how to do it inside the lead magnet itself. This is a formula. It's very simple. Simple little trick, double your sales overnight, only takes 15 minutes to set up, and it's absolutely free. Giving them immediate or almost immediate gratification when they join the list. So then once they join my list, I give them access to a lead magnet that shows them exactly how to do that. Exactly. And then try to sell them something after that. Here's something, what's important on this landing page isn't the lead magnet itself. It's the fact that we're telling them you can put this to use in your business today and see almost immediate results. So we designed our lead magnets and we matched them to the landing pages so they know here's fast results. You're going to be able to see results immediately after you give us your email address and we give you our lead magnet. A very powerful statement. See results starting today. Now here's what we gave them for their fast results in that particular lead magnet. We gave them a training video, and the training video taught them how to use a like and engage technique to build Facebook subscribers for penny subscriber. However, we also realized when we were building the lead magnet that not everyone uses paid traffic or Facebook. So when we're sitting down deciding what we're going to design our lead magnet to look like, we said, okay, let's give them paid traffic, Facebook, paid traffic. What can we give them free traffic that they really haven't seen? And that was what we call the IRS traffic getting strategy, and it's a Reddit traffic getting strategy. So by designing several things into our lead magnet from the very start, what did we just do? Multiply our lead magnet's value. Now we can appeal to different people in different markets, different segments, use different hooks, run different ads, drive into the same lead magnet in the same list. But we literally sit down and have meetings about what we're going to design our lead magnet and what it's going to look like so we can use it in an entire marketing funnel. Rule number 8, don't make it complicated. How much time do I have left? 26:50. Okay. Am I going too fast or too slow? Yeah? I was going to say, I can speed up if you want. If you guys see me speak before I speak fast. But rule number 8, I'm trying to slow it down. Don't make it complicated to consume your lead magnet or to see results. If they get frustrated, they'll walk away and they won't buy your products and services. I learned this the hard way. I've been doing this for 10 years. Sometimes we got these really cool things. We'd come up with software. They were fantastic. We'd give it away, and it confused the hell out of the people, and then we lost them. They never got past the lead magnet because lead magnet was too complicated for most people in our target market to use. I'll show you exactly what I mean. My traffic getting SEO software was originally an installation routine for installing WordPress and also at the same time installing and then pre-configuring WordPress plugins that were meant to help you get more traffic and build your list. So not only would it install the WordPress blog itself for you, it would then install a bunch of plugins and then configure them based on mods, and I gave that away. Got so bad though when we did that. It was too complicated. My guys were spending hours helping people with a free piece of software. We had thousands of comments. Oh, I got stuck here, I got stuck there. It turns out too many newbies were trying to access our software program. They couldn't even install a blog on their own. So we thought, well, we had a meeting and I told my guys, we either shut it down or change it dramatically. And that's when we came up with the idea of redesigning it, and we called it Traffic Getting SEO Plugin, which we tested that, by the way, plugin versus software. And what that did, what we did at this point, is instead of both installing a WordPress blog and at the same time installing SEO plugins and configuring it for them automatically, our new plugin required that they have WordPress installed first. So they had to, at a minimum, know how to somehow get a WordPress blog installed. Do you understand the distinction there? Huge time savings for us. Aggravation time reduced our headaches by 99%. The time that my guys had to deal with it, they didn't have to. We had a couple of videos posted on the blog, say, here you go. all your questions are answered in these videos and this FAQ, you're done. Huge time saver for us. So when you're designing your lead magnet, think about, is it too complicated? What are the potential hurdles that someone would have using our lead magnet? If it's too complicated, they're going to get frustrated, and we're going to lose them before we have a chance to sell anything. So by making it one simple change to our lead magnet, we reduced headaches, frustrations, customer service by 99%, and hundreds of thousands of new leads to our list with no hassle or overhead that we had to deal with anymore, and arguably millions of dollars worth of sales. This piece of software, it's one of the pieces of software that I've had different versions of it created for $200. I've had software developers that work for me that have never done a WordPress plugin in their life whip one up for me in an afternoon. So I'm not saying programmers aren't good, they are, but if they can pick it up that quickly, then you can definitely find someone who could do it for you for a few $100 or less. Rule number 9, design your lead magnet to pre-sell them on the idea of buying your products and services. Your job as a marketer, during your marketing sequence, you've got to overcome objections. During the pre-sale process, during the pre-launch process, during the warm-up phase of your email marketing follow-up sequence, your job is to help warm them up to the idea of buying from you. And there's an entire system and strategy that you can use that when you're creating your email follow-up series, that it starts out with phase 1 that I call the warm-up phase. Then it goes into the soft sell phase. Then it goes into phase 3, which is cut to the chase, and phase 4 is sell them something else, either somebody else's product or your own. So as you progress through an email follow-up series, when you first start out, aren't you trying to warm them up to the idea of doing business with you? And a good way to do that is over-delivering value on the lead magnet itself, and also writing a good follow-up series. These bullet points came out at one time. See, now I'm going to lose track when I'm trying to read these bullet points here. All right. Here's how to pre-sell them. Get them comfortable with the idea of doing business with you. They need to know, like, and trust you, and your lead magnet is a great way to do it. Deliver true value in your lead magnets. Share the what to do in your lead magnet, but not the how to do it. Does everyone understand that? You tell them, here's what to do. Build a list. And you might give them a little bit about how to do that, but you don't want to give them everything if you're trying to sell them how to build a list. Are we clear on this? Okay. Share the what to do, not necessarily the how to do it, or at least not all the how to do it. Overcome objections. It's too expensive. I don't have enough time. It's too difficult. My market won't respond to it. Those are all the common objections we see in multiple markets, always. So your lead magnet and your email series that's giving your email, your lead magnet, needs to warm them up, needs to overcome the objections themselves. Position your lead magnet as a preview of what's coming next, a new product introduction, accepting new clients. Anything you can. Say, here's a really cool thing, use it. It's really hard in the IM market to hide the fact that we're doing a pre-launch. Who here gets fooled when they get 100 emails in a day from 100 different people about a new email or a new product that's being given away? Are you fooled thinking that there's not a launch coming up? So don't lie to them. I got something coming up. Tell them. Now, Jeff Walker, Product Launch Formula, a very good friend of mine, and he'll tell you there is a sequence to it, and there is a psychology that's involved. You don't want to disclose right away, but don't lie to them. Don't make them think that you'll never try to get them to buy anything. Be honest about it. Also, use future pacing with your lead magnet and in your email that delivers the lead magnet. Have them visualize them using your products and services down the road. What did I use for an example? Imagine how quickly you'll be able to melt off the fat once your first bottle of our proven fat-burning pill arrives on your doorstep. When your book arrives, I want you to immediately turn to page 173 and check out the build muscle fast technique that's listed in the second sentence of the third paragraph. You're going to be completely blown away. That's the technique. It's called future pacing. Imagine as you're sitting at your desk and you open up the box I'm about to send you, and you pull out this, and you pull out that. You see them in their own minds consuming your products. Your lead magnet can be designed to help start that whole process from the very first minute you start trying to sell them something. They don't know they're being sold yet, but those are the types of things that you need to work in the lead magnets. Rule number 10, make the big promise. Offer them a magic pill. Give them the silver bullet. Solve the problem that keeps them awake at night. Offer them the solution to the biggest problem. We are marketers. Who here is not a marketer? Are there any non-marketers? If you're a business owner, you are a marketer. Plain and simple. If you like money, you have to learn marketing. And marketing, I don't care what market it is, you have to offer them solutions, and the big promises convert. I don't care what the market is. Lawyers, doctors always say, oh, I can't say that. Well, no, you can, because we know for a fact that it works. So getting your customers online, put to use your business, see almost immediate results, double your sales overnight. Those are all examples of things we already talked about, so I blew right through there because we still have another half of this presentation to go. So now that we've talked about the 10 rules for designing the perfect lead magnet, let's talk about 10 types of proven lead magnets that will convert more of your traffic into sales. These are all proven types of lead magnets. Don't think that you have to give away a free video as the only type of lead magnet. There's dozens. We'll go through 10. Lead magnet number 1. Free report white paper. It's a short written document that contains information designed to help them solve a problem or learn something new, but what else is it designed to do if you do it properly? Pre-sell them on the idea of doing business with you, buying your products and services. Does everyone know what a white paper is? A lot of people ask me about that. White paper is the same thing as a free report, but in certain technical markets, they call it white paper. Silverpop, who I believe is owned by IBM, gets it wrong. They say, here's a white paper download form. Give me all your information. There's like 6 fields to fill out. Doesn't tell them what they're getting. Doesn't sell them on the idea of joining their list. Doesn't tell them what the lead magnet is, what the benefits are, what solutions it's going to provide for them. There's a lead magnet behind this opt-in page. We just don't know. Well, they don't do a very good job, in my opinion, of telling you what the lead magnet is. More importantly, what are the benefits of the lead magnet itself. They got a nice picture, and that's about it. Here's one of the dating market we set up for a case study for our students. I'm not in this market. The guys picked it because I had 3 single guys in my office that couldn't pick up chicks to save their life. And we wanted to go in a highly competitive market as a case study for our students to show them that this stuff can be applied to any market. I mean, dating market's an extremely competitive market. Everyone realizes very competitive. So we put together a whole series of videos and ads and this stuff, and it worked. We had hundreds of thousands of views of the videos, had tens of thousands of people to the mailing list. Problem was we didn't have anything to sell them. It was a case study. I just want to show that, hey, you can apply this to any market. People always say, well, you can do it because, you know, you're in the IM space, so you got experience. Well, no, this stuff works in every market, highly competitive markets itself. So here's a big headline. It says, instantly keeps her interested and gets her number within minutes, absolutely free. And this is get the free report. And we tested the free report with course and some other things. And I don't remember which one won. But we split tested the page and we offer different things. But it's the big promise that's promising to solve one of the problems, meet girls. Did very well. Lead magnet 2, case study. It can be written or it can be a video, but either way, it needs to be designed as a long-form testimonial that shows how someone was able to find success using your products or service. If you're going to use a case study, think of it as a long-form testimonial to pre-sell them on the idea of buying your products and services. It can be a written case study, such as this one from ReachForce. There's not a huge promise here, but they do give you some bullet points of benefits. And it's a written case study about how they helped Marketo increase their conversions. What's interesting, I don't know if I have time. You guys know that if you want to increase your conversions, you had to reduce the number of fields on the form that you're asking for. There's got to be a balance between the marketing information that you need to convert them into sales, but also you got to get the people to join your list in the first place. So this case study, what it says is something we've been known for years and teaching for years is, hey, you can't put 10 fields on a page and expect them to join your mailing list. They talked about how they increased their conversions by 30% by reducing it to 6 fields, and then another 40% by reducing it to 3 or 4 fields. It's common sense. When I see, what do you guys do when you see a landing page that's asking you for your phone, your email, your mobile number, your first name, your last name, the name of your children, the name of your dog? I understand why they're doing it. Marketing probably told, or sales probably said, we need to capture this information for our CRM system because it helps us close the sale. Yeah, but you got to balance that with getting their information in the first place. We learned this in the dog market. Frank Kern had a dog product. I was helping him with some SEO stuff, and my job was to SEO the pages and set up the opt-in pages. And it was his product, it was all his stuff. He's a marketing genius. But we were playing around with the pages, and I set them up, and that was my job. And drive the traffic. There was another one. We had 50,000 people on a test added to a mailing list. It was a 7-figure product. A couple months later, I asked Frank, hey, what happened to that list? He goes, dude, I lost the login for the autoresponder. I can't get it. We're like, okay. Both of us. Like, all right. But for him, it was a business. But he's so nonchalant. He's really cool. He's a genius marketer, too. Great guy. But this is a written case study. That's the lead magnet. This is just a little opt-in page for it. Jeff Walker, another great marketer, good friend of mine. Product launch formula guy. This is a butt ugly page. Who here thinks this is the best looking page you've ever seen? Nobody. Don't even waste your time, raise your hand. However, he's used it for years and it's very effective. One thing we've learned, simple pages convert best, and ugly banner ads convert best for us as well. This page is a case study. It's a big promise with a simple page layout. 2 very important elements. Simple page design, big promise. How to create a brand new business so you walk away from your job and move to your dream home, even if you're starting without a list. Does that sound appealing if you're getting started in this business? Yeah. And then his case studies, you know, they're great real people. I know Jeff very well. And then he's telling the story about how they used his stuff to succeed. And people see themselves say, wow, I can really relate to the person in this video, and he trusts Jeff, and Jeff Walker, his dreams. So then you're hoping that they carry it forward and say, I can trust Jeff, and I'll buy Jeff stuff. And we're talking about Jeff Walker. About 50 years ago, Jeff was a very popular name. It's not even the top 100 anymore, I don't think. But it's funny because all the internet marketers, Jeff Walker, Jeff Mulligan, and I are very good friends. We always hang out together. And everyone's just like, oh, there's the Jeffs. And I still to this day get people who are saying, oh, I bought your new product. I bought your new book. Yeah, no, that's the other Jeff. It's the other Jeff. And when I named my son Jackson, my wife said, Jackson said, really? He's 14 years old now. Well, Jackson's like the number 1 or 2 boy's name now. I'd never heard of it when she suggested it the first time. The name's changed. So 50 years ago, Jeff was a great name. Trust me, cool guys are named Jeff. But there's the big promise. Case studies. Use the case study as a long-form testimonial to pre-sell them on the idea of buying your products and services. Lead magnet number 3, PDF cheat sheets, mind maps, action plans, and checklist. My offers for free PDFs get higher open rates and click-through rates during the day than my offers for free videos. Also, you have to mix it up. You can't always give away a free video. And if you do give away a free video, try giving away a free PDF. People like PDFs. There's value to it. So whatever reason there is, give it away. You'll notice for years, different products, different markets even, we give away cheat sheets because people like cheat sheets. And you can draw a nice picture. I showed you the image of a cheat sheet. We actually had one of my guys draw up our cheat sheets by hand. People like it. It increases our conversions when they can physically associate something they see visually with the lead magnet they're giving away. Free cheat sheet offers. Send me my free cheat sheets. The reason I showed you this is, here's the tip. I know this isn't about conversions. If you want to increase the conversions of your add to cart buttons or your action buttons of any type, any form, anywhere in the sales process or the pre-launch process itself, test a benefit-rich call to action that ties into the primary hook of the offer itself. Guarantee you, the add to cart button, if it says add to cart, I can crush that for you in any market. I still see people saying a button that says add to cart because 5 years ago, Perry Belcher said, here's the best add to cart button. Well, it was maybe then, but through subsequent testing, we can always improve it, and they know that too. So is that clear? Match the call to action with a benefit or primary hook of the offer itself. It works well for add to cart buttons. It works well for opt-in buttons on your landing pages themselves. Something else that works extremely well for us is stating it in the first person. Send me my free cheat sheets. I want more traffic and leads. State it in the first person works very well. You'd be amazed how many words that they'll respond to. Don't have a number because we continuously, all of our tests, every time we come up with something new, we can keep doing it, and we get some that are this long. The only thing that constrains us is, do they start wrapping it to the next sentence line? But even then, we found that we can still increase conversions, even if it starts on one sentence on the button and wraps to the second sentence. We've still been able to increase conversions. So I don't think there's a hard and fast rule that we've ever seen. I think it's what are you speaking to them is what matters. You guys like those little tidbit tips that I tossed out? Are they useful? Good. Checklists and cheat sheets combined. Sometimes I can get lazy and I combine the two. So here's a checklist and a cheat sheet. I call it both. I refer to it both because people respond to them differently. It's got the checklist, and then underneath each checkpoint, it's got bullet points that are just cheat sheet bullet points. That's it. So you can combine the two. Very powerful. Hand-drawn diagram cheat sheets work very well for us. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm going through, I'm running out of time. So a lot of the stuff we've already talked about. You want me to slow it down? Okay. Lead magnet number 4, toolkit. A toolkit usually contains a combination of guides, reports, tools, software. It helps solve a problem or make someone's job easier. Everybody likes faster, easier, cheaper, better, don't they? Everybody. You can make the job easier. You do it faster. That's what everyone loves to hear. So design your lead magnets that way. Toolkit is one of the ways to do it. Plus, it sounds cool. Download our free toolkit. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And I'm telling you, calling things different names makes a huge difference. So instead of calling it free software, try calling it a toolkit because they seem to respond to certain things. Marketing automation, buyer's kit, and then they tell you everything that's in the kit. So that's the landing page for one of the lead magnets that they designed. And they give you what? Automation jam-packed, 100-page guide, software, all kinds of cool stuff. Lead magnet number 5, free software or free trial of software or service. I'm sorry about that. We already talked about this. Don't think you're not a software developer. Everybody can be a software developer. There's some tools of the trade, tips, things that you got to learn. But in general, get your feet wet, get started with it. It's a good way to do some business from a lead generation standpoint. Lead magnets do extremely well. Free software, here's one, RoboForm, Password Manager. I love it, been using it for years, love it. Very nice, easy, simple layout. They're giving away free software. But what do they not do? They don't just say, download the free software. They're selling them on the idea. Make your life easier with a top-rated password manager. Simple page designs always work. Something else you want to notice on this page is what color is that button? What does it say? It's a call to action. Action-oriented words that are in the button itself. Download now. Now is a command, right? Download right now. They're command. It's part of the CTR. Also, green shows up a little bit where it says download, but generally, if you want to get higher conversions, you choose a color for your action buttons that don't appear anywhere else on the page. If your background is blue, don't use the blue button. If you want them to click the button. If you don't want them to click the button, then make it a blue button. Is that clear? Make it stand out. No colors that are being used anywhere else on the page. If your goal is to generate leads, then don't do this. Start your 14-day free trial. Dropbox is asking for way too much information. They should at least be using a two-step process. Start your free trial today. Give us your email. That's step 1. People enter in the email, hit the button, they're on their list. Step 2, to make sure you get the most out of it, please give us this additional information. If they want to greatly increase their conversion rates, they should be only asking for the email first and then saving the rest of the CRM stuff for the second step. What they're also trying to do on this page is trying to get your credit card. Now, they're telling you it's a free trial, but all it talks about is what version do you want to buy? I understand why they're doing it, but in my opinion, if you guys are doing this, you want more people on your list, give away a free trial without asking for the credit card information. At least don't ask for it on the first page when you're saying it's a free trial and ask for 50 forms to be filled out. Get the email first. Then try to get the other information. Traffic SEO plugin, paid a couple $100 to have it developed, gave away for free as a lead magnet, generated hundreds of thousands of leads for me, actually substantially more than that. Different versions have done that alone. So software is a high perceived value. Lead magnet number 6, training video. A short video, normally less than 20 minutes, that teaches them how to do something. I learned the hard way that you shouldn't be giving 60 to 70-minute videos away as part of your pre-launch sequence. So what happens is after 3 or 4 of them, or you give away 6 or 7 pre-launch videos, and they're each 60 minutes long, when you go to ask them to buy, the people say, man, I haven't even watched the first 5 videos. I got 5 hours worth of content to go through. Deliver it very quickly. Sometimes you can deliver it in, well, if you're doing lead gen off Facebook, what does Laura teach you? If you're driving them to a landing page, or Mike and Andy, they say create a long video or a short video. Short, a couple minutes. Works really well for Facebook, exactly. That's different than a launch sequence. Launch sequence we got other jobs that we need to do as marketers. That's why they're generally longer. And Andy is the king at video, so he can teach you that. But for lead magnets, try to keep them under 20 minutes. If you get it down to 3 minutes, that's even better. But generally 20 minutes or less. Training videos combined with a cheat sheet. I've talked about this already. We give away more than one thing. Lead magnet number 7, discount coupon or discount offer. I never buy anything at full price. I don't care what it is. I won't do it. Hundreds of millions of people agree with me. Everybody likes a discount or they like to get stuff for free. So here's a bookstore where they hit you with a $300 in coupons when you get the newsletter. Well, who's not going to sign up for a newsletter from a bookstore for $300 with the coupons? I buy stuff from this place all the time. It's a great idea. Coupon offers, great lead magnet. People love discounts. Lead magnet number 8, survey results, assessments, and quizzes. I kind of lumped them all together. Use this myself, not to a success that I've seen with other people use it for. Ask them to participate in a survey and offer to share the results with them. Also, you can sell the survey results as well. Marketing Sherpa, for years, would run surveys in the industries, compile that data, and sell those reports for $1,000, $2,000 a piece. I bought those reports myself. They get people to produce content for free. All they're doing is going out, having people conduct a survey, maybe give away a free gift card for $50 at Apple, whatever. Then they compile the results, and then they sell the report. But it also makes for a very good lead magnet because people in your industry, somebody's in an industry, software, IT, plastic surgery, whatever it is, they want to know what everyone else is doing in the marketplace. Say, hey, please participate in our survey. We'll share the results with you. You'll get to see 14,000 other people, what they're doing in your marketplace. You can measure your performance against them. Quiz results too, surveys. There's survey software that you can use where they go through a survey, and depending on what their answer is, you get to choose which page they see next. Who thinks that's a powerful selling tool? Absolutely. Match the offer to what the response was. Sell compiled survey results. We just talked about that. Interesting story about Marketing Sherpa. I buy the reports. My clients would love to buy the perfect target market for them, learning how to market online. Yeah, when I applied their affiliate program years ago, they turned me down. When I asked them why, they said, you're not really our target market. I said, seriously? I've sold millions of dollars in their target market, tens of millions of dollars in the target market. So if Marketing Sherpa is listening, that was a mistake you made. And they're good reports. I mean, they're just compilations, but it's nice. Everyone wants to have a benchmark to look at. How do they compare themselves to get new ideas? Quizzes. BuzzFeed is one of the most popular sites on the internet. Don't argue that. Quizzes are so popular that one of the most popular, most viral websites on the entire internet has a section dedicated to quizzes. What does that tell you? Very powerful marketing tool. Health assessments. This is for WebMD, but they also do this in beauty care products and everything else. And with beauty care products, they do a beautiful job. They give you an assessment. They talk about the eyeliner, your skin tone, your color, whatever it is, and they run you through it. And then at the end, they have the solution. For $90 a bottle of a half an ounce of this stuff, we can get rid of those lines under your eyes. For $100 worth of coloring foundation, we can get rid of that color blotches that you have. They use it as a selling tool, and they sell tens of millions of dollars using health assessments as a lead magnet that then allow them to gain information and pre-sell those people on buying their products and services. It's a very powerful tool. Lead magnet number 9, free physical products. Send them a free product. A great way to get both their email address and their physical mailing address so you can make other offers. If possible, charge enough in shipping and handling to cover your costs. I love getting sales letters. Love it. I love it. Written sales letters, open it up, read it, love it. I don't get as many as I used to. I don't even get 1/10 as many as I used to. Everyone's gone online. But our friends that are marketers are still sending them out. Mike Phil-Same has successfully done direct mail marketing. Capture their physical mailing address, and he's produced, I'm just going to guess, hundreds of thousands of dollars, I know from other people, of additional revenue from the same mailing list by simply sending them an offer through the physical mail instead of just the email address. So a business model that a lot of people use is they give away free physical products. So not only to get their email list, but they capture their mailing list. So then they can send them physical mailing offers for other products and services, not only their own products, but other people's products and services. It works really well for affiliate marketing as well. If possible, charge enough in shipping and handling to cover your costs. On eBay, we used to give away some of our marketing materials, DVDs, at a company called Kunaki that would manufacture the disc, print the disc label, nice silk screen on it, shove it in the DVD case itself, shrink wrap it, stuff it in an envelope, put postage on it, send it anywhere in the world for me for about $7.25, give or take, anywhere in the world. So what do you think I charge for shipping and handling? $7.99. Covers my cost of the entire product. I've got a physical disc sitting on someone's shelf that they're going to look at for years because I never throw courses away. It sits there for years until I need more room. I either buy a new shelf or I move it to a different one. It's got your contact information on it. Stay in touch with them. Plus, you have the physical mailing address as well. Free hard copy book. Good friend of ours, Brendan Richard, gave away tens and tens and tens of thousands of copies of a free hard copy book. He then took what worked online. This is the kicker. This is where you multiply your efforts exponentially. He then modified the offer in the lead funnels itself and started placing half-page and full-page ads in Success Magazine, Fortune Magazine. Every magazine I picked up, I saw his handsome face in there with this offer. But each one was tweaked a little bit, went to a different lead funnel that spoke more to that particular market subscription profile. Made a fortune now taking the same online offer, running ads in magazines, driving them online again to order his free book. If he wouldn't have done that, he would have missed out on a ton of money. We're not talking little money, we're talking a lot of money.
Hi, my name is Chris Backus. I'm in the restaurant business, and I'm involved in several franchises with multi-units spread between 2 states. People have been approaching me for over 10 years about getting online and using online systems to market to my stores and to drive traffic to the, in between the 4 walls of a brick and mortar establishment. And I never saw the value of that until I ended up meeting Jeff and going through his training and having him consult with us, using his step-by-step approaches to developing email lists and driving traffic into the stores, our business has drastically changed, and we've seen huge improvements in sales in certain segments of our business. One specific segment is our lunch business. We launched a healthy options portion of the menu, which through YouTube videos and posting through social media has created a huge buzz in the neighborhood. And today, on a daily basis, between 15 and 20% of my lunch business is from this healthy portion of the menu, and I attribute that 100% to Jeff's training. One of the disadvantages of having a brick and mortar restaurant or chain of restaurants, as I do, is that you have to staff your restaurants regardless if you have customers in it or not. As long as the doors are open, you have to have a certain amount of staff in there, and if you don't have enough customers in the building, that staff starts to eat away at your profit margin, starts to cost you a lot of money. So a great thing about this email list that you develop is that you can instantly send out an e-blast, come up with a great call to action offer to drive traffic in the doors, absorb that cost, and actually turn a downtime into a profitable time. Another very valuable thing I learned through Jeff's training is that he lays it out in a very simple to follow step-by-step approach. It gives you direction from how to start and how to finish to get to your end result very easily. Anybody can follow it, and it's a huge value because of the simplicity of the way he breaks it down for you. A lot of people I've talked to in the past tell you, the philosophies and theories on how you need to build your business online. He gives you an actual step-by-step approach, a how-to portion of his training, which is very, very invaluable.
Hi, Jeff. My name is Jim Bertakis, and I'm a franchisee of Jed's Pizza down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I have a background of real estate and marketing for the last 35 years. I'm just getting going with this, but I started doing your first video with your 2 traffic secrets and did your market research ideas. And on the first day, I had 2 venture partners just by going through your first worksheet and the first video. And I've already got orders from this, and I'm just getting going with this thing. So I am taking your videos and watching them on the plane tomorrow on the way to Florida. And I'm going to learn even more while I'm relaxing because I can't get enough of this stuff right now. I love this stuff. Thank you.
I want to tell you a little story, which I told some of you here who were here for the VIP session yesterday. Years ago, like maybe a decade ago, I was at an event just like you are now. It was the Underground Marketing Seminar in Washington, D.C., run by Yannick Silver, and I was sitting in the back. I had just started to make money as a college kid. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I just knew I wanted more. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to do more. I went to this event with a lot of, because Yannick lived close by, I got to know him well. He invited me to his event. I went there, and I've always said events change lives, and I knew that. That was my 3rd or 4th event I went to. And I sat where you sit right now, And I listened to all the speakers. Okay, I have a massive case of ADD. I cannot sit through presentations. I told you I can't even watch videos online, which is ironic, I know. But there was one person who I hadn't heard of at that time. I never heard his name and didn't know who he was, and they introduced him, and they said something about him that caught my attention. They said he's the master at search engine optimization. Now, in those days, I used to do a lot of work, so it caught my attention. But I still thought, all right, I'll try. So I was going to sit through it. He came on to speak, and if I told you he blew me away, it would be the greatest understatement I could make. I was jaw on the ground, just eyes wide open looking at, oh my God, this is amazing. How can someone be this smart? How can this person know so much? And at the end of that presentation, he offered a private coaching plan. He offered the ability to work with him hands-on. I got to tell you, before he was even done talking about it, I didn't know what happened between the time he started and the time he finished was a black blur in my mind. I was in the back pushing people and ready to punch someone to get to the front of the table. And then I go on to find out, it broke my heart. They said, we're only taking applications. And I thought, ugh, you know, so I applied. And I'm going to tell you, I eagerly waited for a phone call. A couple of days later, I got an email and said, I will be calling you today. I skipped class. And here's my cell phone, and here's me. Just staring at it. Ring. Come on, ring. Finally, it rings. I pick up the phone, and on the other line, it says, hey, this is Jeff Johnson. You applied for my program. And he has a very calm demeanor about him. I said, yes, I did. And he's like, let me ask you a few questions. I was like, listen, man, just tell me what you need to hear, and I'll tell you. Just tell me what I have to say to get in. I got to get into this program. He's like, listen, kid, calm down. We got to talk first. I need to make sure you're right. And I said, just let me in. And there was a reason. I knew there was a reason. He did let me into his program. It turned out to be one of the best investments I've ever made in my entire life. I'm telling you, he wrapped his hand around me. He coached me. He showed me. Till this day, I'm honored to say he's one of my longest standing internet marketing friends who I can text, email, talk to anytime I want, who advises me anytime I want, who's brilliant. He is literally all heart. He told me I was just talking to him about 20 minutes ago, and you know what he told me? I asked him, I said, hey, are you going to so-and-so's event to speak? And he's like, no, man, I can't cancel. I'm not doing that. I was like, why? He's like, well, I'm speaking at another event in 2 weeks, and I can't speak at more than one event a year, and I'm already 2 in a month. Like, I'm done. He doesn't do this all the time. So I'm even more touched that he's agreed to come here, all right, and he is going to, this guy knows how to do email marketing, like, unlike anything I've seen. He is on every leaderboard. If he promotes something, he's on the leaderboard. He's at the top of the leaderboard. He knows how to convert. He knows how to build relationships. He's been doing it for over a decade. He's brilliant, and he's here to. Good luck keeping up. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's how much content he's going to share with you. He's one of my absolute favorite internet marketers, and it is an honor for the first time in my life to be able to stand on stage and officially introduce him to come speak at my own event. So if we could stand up, please, and get really loud and really rowdy, and help me welcome Jeff Johnson onto our stage. All right.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please remember, this video will be taken down on Friday, December 20th, because that is the day that our huge holiday sale ends, and it's also the day that your chance to save $500 and join my new training program ends as well. So if you'd like to save $500 plus get a bunch of other really cool holiday bonuses, simply click the big orange button that you see above this video, and I'll tell you more about it.